Fixing father. Yeah, nobody said it's gonna be light work. But once you recognize what they life's worth, you gon' rise up. It's what you signed up. Be a strong dad and provide love. Fatherhood. Nobody said it's gonna be light work. But once you recognize what they
Hey, welcome to Dr. Dees Minute for Men. This is your host, Dr. David Lee Asbury. Listen, today I want to talk to you about a word that makes us all uncomfortable. That being vulnerability, right? Vulnerability, right? For generations, society told us to act like meaning us meaning men, right? To act like a rock, to um, to man up, right? You've heard that. And because of this, we end up sort of as men hiding behind the cracks. We end up feeling like we can never show any doubt, right? And what happens, right? We end up handling our own problems on our own. Hey, I'm here to tell you that holding everything in does not make you strong. What it does is it makes you tired, right? You end up exhausted. And it isolates you from the people that actually care about you, right? Listen, true authentic strength requires that you have the courage to admit that you don't have it all figured out. You don't know everything, right? You don't know everything. And that's okay. And that sometimes you need some help. And like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong about it. Think about a time when you tried to carry out this massive burden at work, or fix something around the house that you know absolutely nothing about, right? What happened? You probably felt stressed. You probably was worried, and some of you, especially the household stuff, jacked it all up. So you end up calling someone anyway, right? So what I'm getting at basically is it's okay to reach out, right? To folks that you love, folks that you care about, folks that care about you, right? Reach out, give them a call. Um, you know, whether it be your bro, your homeboy, your brother, your cousin, a really good friend, there's nothing wrong, right, with reaching out and asking for the help. So today, right, I got something practical. I got a practical challenge for you today, for this week. Pick out one small thing that you are, I guess, struggling with right now. Um, it could be that stressor at your job, or frustration, to some daily routine, something that you're doing around the house, something that you got to fix around the house. Pick something out, right? And share it with someone who you trust. And now make sure, right? This is important, right? Make sure that you pick out someone that you trust, that you love, that you care about, and that you know cares about you, right? And ask them. And this doesn't have to be some kind of dramatic confession. Just have an honest conversation, right? Just have an honest conversation, and notice how they respond, because that's also a bit of a test. Notice how they respond. You will likely find respect, support, and then also you'll create a deeper bond between you and that individual, right? And in some cases, right, because this has happened to me, you ask someone, right? In some cases, they end up carrying the load for you. Say, hey, man, listen, Dr. Ashbury, listen, man, I can't help you today, but I can come over tomorrow. And matter of fact, I can do it for you, or I can walk you through it step by step. That kind of stuff happens, but it doesn't happen if we don't ask folks to help, right? Doesn't happen when we carry that burden on Monday through Friday, from Friday to the next Monday, worrying about it, when you could have simply just been a little vulnerable and just said, hey, man, listen, man, I need your help. I need your help. So, until next time, stay true, stay courageous, and keep on moving forward. Once again, this is Dr. David Lee Asbury, and thank you so much for stopping by. Look out for the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the new Fixing Father's theme song. We're fixing fatherhood. Fixing fatherhood. We're fixing fatherhood. Nobody said it's gonna be light work, but once you recognize what they life's worth, you gon' rise up. It's what you signed up. Be a strong dad and provide love. Fatherhood. Nobody said it's gonna be light work, but once you recognize what they